Do your work early, and doing the work early means getting to the box out immediately, soon as the ball goes up, and trying to create the space in front of you for you to just grab the board easily. So that's what it takes to grab boards, and that's a gem right there. You guys might want to take notes and write that down. I know everybody's at home with, you know, the coronavirus going on, COVID out there. A lot of states are on lockdown. My prayers go out to you and your families. I hope you guys stay safe and blessed out there. Hey, what's up YouTube? You already know it's All City Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about some of the best defensive badges that you guys could have equipped. I made this paint beast about a week ago and we maxed them out. It's probably like more like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, if at most 2 weeks. But we maxed them out and my win percentage has skyrocketed. I jumped nearly 2 or 3%. Us just out there trying to have fun, man. A lot of people take the game too seriously and forget about the fun factor. And although 2K20 has been a little difficult to have fun on, we found our way in creating new builds and trying to find the enjoyment in 2K20. So I made this paint beast and it's been the most fun I've had probably since the release. We're gonna get into the defensive badges right now. I'm gonna show you guys what I have equipped. Let me go over to defensive badges, and this is what I got for defensive badges. I don't know if behind me you can see Rebound Chaser is equipped at Hall of Fame, but this was what I was running in Pro-Am, and this is what I want to kind of stress to you guys, that is gonna vary from game mode to game mode, and that's what you guys need to take into consideration, because box doesn't need to be equipped at gold if you're running only park, because box is not that necessary in the park. Bronze is probably good enough. So if I was running park, I would drop my bronze, my box badge to bronze, and now you got 2 additional badge points to allocate between badges. What I do want to talk about is brick wall on gold. Oh my god, brick wall on gold has been tremendous the second that I equipped it up to gold. Now I don't know how much better it can get at Hall of Fame for this particular player, but when I say the animations of just boom, lifting someone off the ground and then standing over them with the arms up like you're just strong out there, the animations that you get with these brick walls are serious. So I really like brick wall on gold. Chase down on bronze has been sufficient enough, especially for park. You gotta understand, chase down is a badge that as soon as you equip it, you just unlock animations, so your player will automatically. I learned this from putting it on my point guard. Having it on my point guard at bronze with rim protector on bronze was tremendous. Now I know this varies from builds, like if you got a bigger build you might need to equip it higher, but my build is 6'10", and I think chase down on bronze is sufficient enough, especially for park, so that's good enough for me. We're gonna leave that like that. I'm gonna put these 2 remaining badges on clamps, because in park you might have to work on those screens and you're gonna have to pick up on a guard, and that's where clamps comes in handy. And a lot of people wanna, you know, talk about moving truck or post move lockdown. Now these 2 badges in particular, listen, I got over 4,000 games played in park. Moving truck and post move lockdown over clamps. So you gotta consider this stuff. Clamps is a badge that has quicker cutoffs, right? And it helps increase your lateral quickness. We know clamps is a badge that helps with your lateral quickness. Not only that, it helps stop the defender and forces them to pick up the rock. And that's what you want a lot. You know, when you're down in the paint, you want them to pick up the rock as quick as possible and force a pass on. The way we play passing lanes, oh man, it's gonna be tough for someone to pass out when they're in the paint against me. And then you're in the paint, so you're trapped. It's a no-go down there. You're trying to pass out is a no-go out there as well. That's why I love clamps. But moving truck is similar. The only difference, I would like to say, the only difference with moving truck, although this badge, what it does is dump your body weight onto the person, forcing them. Whoever goes into the post, it immediately dump your body weight onto the whoever goes into post, and they're forced to pick up the ball most of the time. When they pick up the ball, that's one thing they have to pass out. Very similar to clamps, but the only difference is it doesn't operate at the perimeter. better, and that's what we want. At least that's what I know. If you guys know differently, please let me know in the comment section below. But moving truck, although I like the badge, I prefer to go with clamps when I'm distributing my badge points. And I like lightning reflexes. I want to get lightning reflexes in there somewhere. I put pogos. Now we was talking about running pro-am last night. This is why I got my badge set up like this. So I would probably drop pogo stick. And I tried Pogo Stick on Hall of Fame last night, and it was great at Hall of Fame. You do get a ton better animations at Hall of Fame. It was immediately noticeable. And I might, you know, I might consider something like this. Maybe I'll put Interceptor back up so we can get those. Now, if I had more badges, I would probably increase my lightning reflexes. I do like lightning reflexes. I know a lot of people say it just gives you a quicker, queue, like, you know, the read and react system. But what's entailed? And we know Mike Wang tweeted this out. We know about this stuff, but it's not to dismiss what you actually feel when you equip lightning reflexes. You feel a difference, and I feel a difference when I equip lightning reflexes, which is why I like to have it equipped. But we're gonna see what happens today. I'm going to leave it on bronze. We're going to talk about post-move lockdown. Some of the things I noticed with post-move lockdown is that although it's highly active, I don't see the effectiveness of this, and you don't see too many post players out there to have this badge equipped. If you're running 1v1 rush like today, there's the event 1v1 rush, you could have post move lockdown. Actually, it might be necessary to equip this as high as it can go. It might be necessary because you're gonna have a lot of post scorers out there or people trying to back you down in the paint. But when you're playing 3v3 like I do most of the time, or 5v5 rec or pro-am, post-move lockdown is not the way to go for me. My job is mainly to catch boards and people that are driving or cutting into the paint. There's not too many post scorers out there going crazy in pro-am. I don't see them. That's not to mention, that's not to say that if you're a go out there and you're going crazy in pro-am, so be it. Shout out to y'all, man. Comment post god in the comment section below if you're out there going crazy with your post scorer, but I don't see them often. Now I'm going to say worm badge. Worm badge, another good badge that you guys might want to consider. Although I don't have enough badge points to allocate for the worm badge, I might consider it someday. We're going to give it a try. We're going to give it a huge try. Although I gave it a try in previous builds that I made. I didn't like the worm animation taking so long to push the defender out the way, and you look, well, you push the person that's boxing you out the way. Now you look strong when you equip it. You're gonna push him out the way. It's gonna look crazy, but do you get the board? Does somebody else come up under and grab that board? So are you sacrificing boards to look strong out there? No, not me. I will not be sacrificing boards just to look strong out there. I like to do my work early, and I can't stress that enough. Do your work early, and doing the work early means getting to the box out immediately, soon as the ball goes up, and trying to create the space in front of you for you to just grab the board easily. So that's what it takes to grab boards, and that's a gem right there. You guys might want to take notes and write that down. Trapper. Trapper's a great badge. We know Trapper's a great badge, but in my opinion, you need 2 people with the Trapper badge for it to be highly effective. If you guys know differently, please let me know in the comment section below. Tireless Defender. I haven't been running Tireless Defender on this build. Now, I give it a try. I'm saying, like, I would normally run Tireless Defender. Normally that would be my go-to badge, but on this build, as I was building him up and getting all of these badge points, 25 to allocate between defensive badges, I did not equip Tireless Defender this whole time, and I feel like my player has been playing good defense out there. He's highly mobile, highly agile, grabs boards, he moves quickly, so I feel like I don't necessarily need Tireless Defender, and I haven't noticed any issues with my stamina or how aggressive I play defense. So I haven't equipped Tireless Defender just yet. If I find myself lacking tremendously, I will consider Tireless Defender. That might be the first badge that I go to if I do find myself moving differently on defense. So that might be something to consider. Pick Dodger and Pickpocket. Now we know those are goated badges. Now, don't get me wrong, pickpocket is going up and down, up and down. One day is super great, the next day is ineffective. So I can't call it between pickpocket and interceptor. I can't necessarily call it because it's going up and down. I think it's gonna be a matter of trial and error between you guys and how you play with your players. Pick dodger though, that's a badge that's gonna be efficient most of every single time you have it equipped. Although you might get hit with screens, and people do have it high, they do have it extremely high, and they think, well, I shouldn't even be getting hit with screens. Now I set screens now, and I notice the difference between somebody who has pickpocket and somebody who doesn't. If you don't have pick dodger, if you don't have pick dodger equipped, oh man, you're getting hit with that brick wall hard body, I'm trying to tell you. So you might want to consider that. Off-ball pest, one of my new favorite badges. If you're playing the corner, now pay attention to this, guys, because there's a particular way in which you gotta use off-ball pest, and what I've learned is that if you're playing the corner on defense, say on a 2-3 in rec or pro-am, it's best for to have off-ball pest equipped because they can't get past you. It's like hitting a brick wall when they're trying to get past you to cut the back door. You know what I mean? To cut to the basket, taking the back door. So you might want to consider off-ball pest. It's a great badge. I love what it does for my players now, and I will be trying to find a way to work it in with this player. I have it on my guards because I like what it does for the guard position. And my problem with you, if you find yourself out there where you having trouble staying next to your opponent off ball on defense, you're on defense and you're trying to stay next to your opponent off ball so he doesn't kind of wiggle around and get a backdoor cut or get open at the perimeter, you might want to consider off-ball pest because it makes it a little more difficult for your opponent to maneuver around the court when you have this badge. Heart Crusher, I can't even talk about it. I'm sorry. I don't see the effectiveness of Heart Crusher. I won't equip it. Defensive Leader, a great badge, and that's normally what the defensive anchor of the team should have equipped. So I will be trying to find a way to work this badge in when we're out there playing highly competitive games so we can increase the attributes of all of our teammates. So that's definitely a teammate sort of badge that you guys might want to help your teammates with. And Rim Protector, Rebound Chaser. Rebound Chaser, oh yes, one of my favorite badges since making this player in NBA 2K20. It works great on the paint piece, but I didn't notice the difference until I equipped it at Hall of Fame. That's when I noticed the tremendous difference with Rebound Chaser. Another badge that may vary from gold to Hall of Fame when you're out there switching modes from park to rec. So this is what you want to consider. What am I playing? Am I playing park? Then maybe you could drop this down to gold and be effective out there. I'm leaving it at Hall of Fame because I really like the noticeable difference that I've seen from gold to Hall of Fame. I had it at gold for a little while, a few days, and I thought I was getting bored. I felt good out there, but when you equipped it at Hall of Fame, that's when he was really jumping up, and you see him really chasing those rebounds. So I noticed that at Hall of Fame. I really like it. Rim Protector at Hall of Fame, I gotta say, man, Rim Protector, I gotta tell you, man, I'm trying to find, if Rim Protector seems like an absolutely necessary badge because you want to protect the rim, but I'm trying to figure out if I can drop this down. If you guys know better than I, and you're goated out there with Rim Protector at a lower level than Hall of Fame, please let me know what type of build you have. I'm more curious to see if paint beasts are out there with Rim Protector at a lower level. I got Rim Protector at its highest level because I'm 6'10", and I want to make sure that I'm protecting that rim as best as possible, being 6'10", a small center, and I don't want other centers to kind of take advantage of me down there. So I got Rim Protector up high just for safety reasons, and I want to see if there's any other level that works highly effective for the Rim Protector badge. I think we covered every badge. Intimidator, I have it at its highest level. We'll go over Intimidator and Interceptor right now. Intimidator, I have it at its highest level, and I did notice a huge difference while building this player up. I put it at its highest level only because it just makes people miss for no good reason, and it doesn't even look like a contest, and you're like, man, that player should have made that basket. But Intimidator comes into play, and as you guys know, Intimidator is a distance factor. you're able to close out, and the effectiveness of your closeout helps tremendously when you have Intimidator at a higher level. So Intimidator is a great badge, and Interceptor I'm still iffy about. I do get some steals, some passing lane steals, which I'm happy for, but it's like, man, you want the badge to be way more effective. Like, that's how I feel. Like, you want the badge to be way more effective, but it's not as effective as I would like this to be. And it's been through multiple builds already. Multiple builds I've tried Interceptor, and it's not as effective as I want it to be. I feel like some of these passing lane steals could be made even without the badge. And if you guys feel the same, please let me know in the comment section, or if you guys know of a good level to equip Interceptor, also please let me know in the comment section. So I think we went over every single defensive badge and what I think about all of these defensive badges. I know everybody's at home with, you know, the coronavirus going on, COVID out there. A lot of states are on lockdown. My prayers go out to you and your families. I hope you guys stay safe and blessed out there. I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K20 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.